Today, March 3rd, is Mimimi's birthday, and naturally I wanted to make a video of me telling you, family, the beauty of Mimimi Smug Desua. Sorry about that. Now, originating from Mimimi's own debut chapter, this particular expression that we get to see in chapter 39 specifically, right? There's a lot of different variations actually to this sort of smug face that we get to see from Mimimi, right? Such as from these panels right here. But the moments of which she delivers such an expression is upon when she wants to show off something that is beautiful, right? Whether it's saying something beautiful or doing an action that is beautiful, giving or receiving praise to something that is beautiful, or simply just Mimimi being herself, right? Just wanting to be beautiful. That in her own way is just when she wants to deliver that sort of expression, right? You know, when it comes to Mimimi, when it comes to this character, this expression is really out there, right, for her. It's made for her, so to speak, right? Now, as I've mentioned, there are various variations to this sort of expression, but here are just a few key features to it, to which defines this Mimimi Smug, right? Now, the facial style essentially it's more often rather chibi-fied, so to speak, right? So there is a very nice accent to this bubbly and round dimension to her face, right? Their facial style is again like a chibi style in a way, right? Again, but at times also it's not. The eyes are drawn in this particular very specific manner, right? It's sort of a nice U-shaped, elegant U-shape, for lack of better term, right? In a closed eyes position, right? Or her eyes are closed, while also giving a really nice highlight rather to her beautiful eyelashes, right? And her eyebrows as well are also drawn in this particular style to also kind of accommodate the expression, to the mannerism that she wants to portray, right? A portrayal of pride and elegance, beauty, so to speak, right? Her mouth can either be in a sort of a sharp V shape, right? But also the V shape, or when her mouth is closed, can also have a smoothened tip, right, rather than a sharp one. And speaking of something that is smooth, when she also has a style to her of which she opens her mouth, right? Her mouth is opened, and this sort of style is one of which it also has that sort of cone-ish or V-shaped pattern, or sorry, the style to it, right? But it's also kind of curved, or there is some curvature, there's some roundness to the bottom rather than a sharp one. And this sort of design choice, right, is probably because it gives off the impression that Mimimi is a sort of prim and proper, very smooth, elegant character, and it really pairs well with her overall design, right? So to first understand the Mimimi Smug, we should first understand why the smug is Mimimi. Essentially tapping into the personality or the character that is Mimimi Utsukushisugi, right? And to break it down as simply as I can, she is a person who absolutely loves beauty, right? Beauty of herself and beauty of all that is around her. But if you take a look at this face, right, and tell me, Rindo, isn't that the face of a narcissist, right? This face, that expression just screams spoiled brat narcissism here and there, right? And well, I can't blame you for that, fam, because indeed, to some degree, yes, she is a bit narcissistic here and there, right? In moments where she wants to put her beauty to display, she would really take the opportunity quickly, no doubt, right? But even so, when she makes this sort of expression, it sometimes comes across as cute rather than beautiful, and that's also something that Rentaro had also mentioned when he first met Mimimi. But her attitude is not one of a spoiled brat, but rather someone who really understands the value of beauty, who understands the value of what it takes to really truly be beautiful, right? Her prim and proper etiquette is really befitting that of a lady, and she really believes as well that beauty is something that you can achieve through your own efforts and your own determination to do so, right? So with that in mind, this expression can be seen as a reflection of her pride and happiness from her efforts, right? And while it may come across as cockiness, it could also be interpreted as this way of expressing a genuine admiration for the beauty that is in front of her. And yes, while this expression is also very so cute in its own way, it's also very beautiful as it is, right? It depicts a sense of pride in oneself, right? Being confident in oneself, right? In your own abilities and efforts, and it's something that all of us should really strive for, and we should all sort of practice this sort of mentality, right? And isn't that the beauty of it, fam? You know, to inspire self self-change and self-growth and developing values to which we understand that there is indeed more to beauty than just appearances and personalities and such, right? And there is definitely also more onto how we can achieve that goal. Thank you for listening, family, and take care.